Leukemia treatment. Leukemia is known in other terms as cancer of the blood or bone marrow. It presents itself in many ways in patients. It is one of the cancers that present itself in many forms and can take a downturn when least expected. Leukemia treatment should begin immediately after the doctors have done their tests and confirmed the prognosis. This is because there are some very severe kinds of leukemia that are known to develop faster without giving a patient and the doctor the way forward. Leukemia treatment can only be started when all diagnosis has been done and fully confirmed. Available treatment options. The known available and proved leukemia treatment include the following: chemotherapy, radiotherapy, and lastly bone marrow replacement or transplantation. Chemotherapy has been used over the years to treat different types of cancers. Its main aim is to weaken the cancer cells and destroy them in the process using medicine. It has been known to be quite effective but has faced much hindrance with many cancer patients because of its side effects, which have led to loss of hair, nausea, and destruction of cells in the process as it destroys the cells, thereby weakening the patient's immunity. One other leukemia treatment procedure is radiotherapy, where a highly controlled rate of rays is directed to the cancerous area with a bit to completely eliminate the cells. Just like with any conventional medicine, this comes with side effect, which includes amongst others unexplained tiredness amongst patients. Some patients are also known to show different kinds of skin reactions during the treatment period. Apart from the side effects, it still remains one of the tested and approved leukemia treatments depending on the stages of the disease. Leukemia can present itself differently. There are different types of leukemia, namely acute leukemia. Myeloid bone marrow is considered one of the most effective treatment options for leukemia. It is undertaken as a leukemia treatment before any of the above procedures will be undertaken. It is quite effective and is known to be one of the most expensive procedures, as it involves use of soft tissues of fresh bone marrow from a suitable donor to help replace the lost and damaged cells. In case a donor is not available, bone marrow can be removed from the patient's healthy cells to replace the damaged cells. The process includes using infant cells from the umbilical cord to replace the damaged cells. Disadvantages of bone marrow transplantation. Just like all leukemia treatment, choosing bone marrow comes with several known and unknown side effects, namely, treatment takes longer than other procedures. Treatment can be partial depending on the patient's cancer stage. If not properly implemented, death is imminent. Unlike other types of cancers, leukemia treatment will depend on the age and progression of the disease before any treatment procedures begin. Leukemia is the only cancer that becomes difficult to treat, as it affects nearly all cells of the body. It is known to go into remission once in a while. But all is not lost. With the advent of technology and new entries of research in the market, no cancer will be difficult to handle and bring under control, leukemia included. But apart from that, it also one of the cancers where time is of the essence. Upon diagnosis, treatment must begin immediately. Because it is a cancer of the blood, more damage will occur to the healthy cells if not treated immediately. Time is of the essence when it comes to treating and controlling leukemia, whether in adults or children. The treatment procedure is usually the same and both have to undergo the whole procedure. Before confirming, make sure you test. To effectively find a leukemia treatment, it is important that the patient undergoes the required tests to ascertain the level of the disease progression. This type of cancer is sometimes treated by a mixture of different cancer drugs. This has been known to work for many patients. Doctors the world over still consider chemotherapy as the best ever treatment of this type of cancer. This is not a death sentence as some people make it seem to be. Just like any other disease, cancer should be treated. Leukemia is one of the cancers that is known to affect both the young and old, female and male. Interestingly, and through available studies, it has been proved that there are alternative leukemia treatments in the market for those who for one reason or another are unable to use conventional medicines, either because of their side effects or because of the cost. Conventional medicine is quite expensive and not within the reach of most individuals. There are patients who have used the same conventional medicine with success. Using a treatment option, it is important to know and understand that leukemia is treatable and patients can manage to get back to their feet. Why cancer is not a death sentence. Leukemia treatment is a possibility and cancer patients should not give up. There are many people suffering from the same disease and it sometimes pays to register in the many available forums around the UK. Here a patient will be able to receive ideas from other sufferers regarding treatment options and how to cope with the disease in whatever stage or progression. Many patients are known to have found better treatment from these forums and gotten back on their feet. Cancer can be a debilitating disease and if not handled properly from the onset, patients might get depressed. Finally, it is important for family members and the people around the patient to encourage them and if possible help them in finding the correct leukemia treatment. In the era of technology, nothing is impossible. Doing research will also help a patient in many ways. They will have the chance to see and compare available treatment options before deciding to get what works for them. Leukemia is treatable and patients need to get the right treatment before the disease progresses to its last stages where help is not possible. Everybody is required to keep going for medical tests once each year. This will help in detecting this kind of disease.